And you found the quick review. This is equations with variables on both sides. And so if you remember, the key about variables on both sides is getting all the variables to one side. Now in this problem, I chose a pretty complicated one because I'm reviewing with you. It has distributing on both sides, and we need to do that first. All right, so 5 times 2n is a 10n. 5 times a negative 3 is a negative 15. We still have the plus n. Equals. Now remember, you cannot add that 4 and negative 2. That would be addition, and you have to do the multiplication first. All right, let me get back to where I was. So let's distribute this negative 2. We get a negative 12. And be careful here, a negative 2 times a negative 2n is a positive 4n. Be careful there, negative times a negative. Okay, now I'm going to add like terms on the same side. So I have 10 of them, and one more of them is 11 of the n's. I still have the negative 15. On the right, I'm just adding numbers. 4 minus 12 is a negative 8, right? 4 positive, 12 negatives is 8 negatives. Okay, now I'm ready to move my variables. So as you can see, I have a positive 4n on the right, positive 11n on the left. I always like to move the ones that will end up making it positive. Now, how do you move a quantity at its opposite to both sides? So I'm just going to add a negative 4n here to the right. That's going to allow me to move my 4n from the right to the left. Whatever I do to one side, do the exact same thing to the other side. Gives me 7n minus 15 equals a negative 8. Okay. Now it's just isolate the variable, right? And there's that variable. What do we got to move? The 7. It's multiplied times variable. What do we have to move? The negative 15. It's added to the variable. Remember, you always move things, add it first. How do you move them? Add their opposite to both sides. So let's add a 15 to both sides. We end up with 7n equals 7. Well, this one's going to work out really nice. And we're going to divide both sides by 7. And look at that, we've isolated our variable, and we get n equals 1. And don't forget, if you have the time, you can always put that value back into the original. You want to do that after finishing your quiz or test to see if indeed the left side equals the right side. All right, that's it.